Welcome back to SG Kamat Reviews, and we are finally out of the sun. We are in a studio now and we have two new Audis. We have the new Audi A3 sedan that you see here, as well as the A3 Sportback, which is Audi speak for a hatchback. They are completely new models and I'll be pointing out some of the very cool changes in these new cars. So stick around and you'll learn something new. So let's talk about the front of the new Audi A3 sedan. Now if you compare the previous generation to this current one, you notice that the headlights are different. In this current generation, the headlights in Singapore will be full LED as standard across the range. Now, the grille and also the bumper design in all is a bit more aggressive than usual. The center frame grille is lower, it is wider, and behind the grille there is some interesting things going on. There are electronic air guides which help reduce the drag coefficient when you're cruising along with the A3 sedan, so the car becomes more slippery through the air, helping you to save fuel. When you come to the side of the car, that's when you notice the differences much more. You can tell that the A3 is a more muscular car because of these flat wheel arches. I like this a lot. It makes the car look very strong, very hardcore. This reminds me a lot of the RS cars, and I can't wait to see this in RS spec. At the back, you do have LED taillights, and these do come with dynamic turn indicators. One thing to note though, the sedan does come with a kick sensor. And you have 425 liters of boot. And if you look at the boot, it is quite wide, deep, and quite long. So it will fit the trolley and all your stuff if you ever need to. If the A3 sedan is not for you, you can get the Sportback. So if hatchbacks are your thing, this might work out. 380 liters of boot space here, but if you need more space, you can fold the seats and you get over 1,000 liters of space. So we're going to talk about the inside of the A3. The sedan and the Sportback share the same interior. So we're going back to the A3 sedan to talk more. Back seats. Front seat, of course, is set to my comfortable driving position, and I'm just under 1.8 meters tall, and at the back there is a reasonable amount of space. Audi says that the new A3 sedan and Sportback have 20 millimeters more headroom, and I think it makes all the difference because, as you can tell, it does come quite close. I am a little bit tall, but indeed it is quite comfortable at the back for two. Now if you really have to fit 3 people at the back, it does come a little bit tight, but overall, I mean, you buy an A3 because you have a small family and stuff like that. This works out quite well. It does have air conditioning vents at the back, and of course, ISOFIX points for your kids. Now, the biggest difference with the Audi A3 is here. Look at how nice this is. Very Lamborghini-like. So, of course, you do have the screens. You have a 10.9-inch MII display, comes with Apple CarPlay, wireless by the way, and Android Auto, and same thing, the stuff that I like about Audi, so you can customize the screen if you want to and go straight into Apple CarPlay if you want. Great stuff. Very usable interior, and it looks good also. Let's talk about the air conditioning controls. For example, when most people are going into screens, you have actual controls over here, and it's great. Don't have to second guess, everything is shown here. And then you come here, you do have the very nice and very big 12.3-inch virtual cockpit plus. Now if you notice, this screen is completely digital. Previously Audis usually had a few LED lights at the side, signals for your fuel and temperature, but here totally digital. Oh, this looks very, very good, and we're not even done yet. Look at this. This is very special. It's a very new shifter, very nice. New also on the A3 are these cup holders, so if you need more space in the car, you can easily flip them away, giving you more space to put your phone and stuff like that if you want to. this car overall is a very usable car, and I'm going to show you something else if you come over to this side. Now, two front seats are electric, but that's not what I want to show you. It is this. This is a lithium-ion battery, and the reason why the car has it is because this Audi A3 is a mild hybrid. It is powered by a 1.5-litre TFSI engine which makes 150 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque with 48-volt architecture. So that allows this car to coast with the engine off from speeds of about 22 kilometers per hour to 160 kilometers per hour. Now that will help you save fuel. But of course, we will drive this car later this year to find out if it really does. So that's pretty much it for the A3 sedan and the A3 Sportback. What do you guys think? Well, there are a few more things that I didn't mention, but those things are more catered to when we actually drive the car. So stay tuned for that when we actually take this car out. So in the meantime, let us know if you prefer the A3 Sportback or the sedan in the comment box down below. And if you want to see more, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SG Car Mart. I will see you guys next time in the hot sun.